It's a beautiful day in Wisconsin, so let's go garage sailing. And we didn't have to go far for these. These were my neighborhood garage sales, so I'm so excited to take you guys along and show you everything that we found. This was a Saturday morning, bright and early. My mom, my sister, and my niece and I all decided to start at this garage sale, which had pretty good deals on clothes, actually. Unfortunately, I didn't have much luck in the clothes. Not a lot of it came in my size or really was my style, but I did find this quilted daybed set, and I can't believe we scored this early.
Got it?
Yeah, the Brio.
That's what I know. Those are like...
That's crazy. Okay, please tell me someone else knows about Brio magazine. It's like a teen girl Christian magazine, and I was obsessed as a kid. I had completely forgotten about them, and I still can't believe my mom found it. I know. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good size. Cute. Oh, I like that one with the flower.
A little ring holder.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's cute. Aw, I like that. I was so tempted to get that ring holder. It was so cute, but I never take off my rings or jewelry really, and for $5 I just felt like that would be kind of a waste. I know I could use it for other things, and honestly right now I'm kind of regretting not getting it because it was so adorable. After that garage sale, we made our way across the street to another row of sales. This was so fun. It was like everyone in the neighborhood was just sitting outside selling their stuff and walking around from house to house. But like I said, it was Saturday, so a lot of these sales had been going on since Thursday, so a lot of the good stuff was pretty picked over. But the good thing about that is that they discount things pretty heavily, and they're also more willing to bargain with you if you're brave enough to do that. I thought this striped button-up shirt was so perfect for AJ. It was in his size, but it looked a little small, so I wasn't sure if it was men's or women's or not. But there was a lady there who said that you can always tell if it's a men's or women's shirt by what side the buttons are on. And online it says that if the buttons are on the right side, they're men's, and then if it's on the left side, it's women's. Did you guys know this? I am so glad I know this tip now, even though I will probably forget it and have to keep looking it up, but some useful information to know. Also, how fun and funky are these bags? They look so Y2K.
No, that is kind of neat.
I guess it's for like puddings and stuff, or like
one of those layered
dip.
short things.
Ooh, Perry might like that.
That's weird. Look how red that is. Wow.
Oh, Mom, it's an apple core thing. Or the peeler. My niece Perry was getting a little hungry, so we took a little snack break in someone's garage. It was actually super warm this day, and I was getting pretty hot in my crew neck. This garage sale actually had quite a bit of clothes options, a lot from Maurice's, which I don't know if that's a Midwest thing or not, but I do see a lot more Maurice's here than I do other places. I really liked this shirt from Love Tree, I think it is, but it did have a tear on it, and you could feel the fabric was a little bit like worn out. I love the color of this pink Bass Pro hoodie. How fun is that? But I loved even more the color of this necklace, I think it is, or maybe a bracelet. These ones right here, the pink and the orange, how beautiful. If I wore jewelry like that, I totally would have grabbed these. I just am not super bold with my jewelry yet. At this next sale, everything was completely free, which is such a sweet idea. This definitely makes me want to do this when I go through my house and just set stuff out on a table or something instead of like throwing it away or even donating it. It's fun to be able to see stuff go to people in your neighborhood who can reuse it and maybe need it. Even though I thrift a lot, it truly never gets old seeing things that someone doesn't want anymore be the perfect thing that you find that you're like, oh my gosh, I've been looking for this, and it's just like the most random thing.
They're pretty. They're really pretty.
These
What
are
they're
really
at
pretty.
from America.
Wow.
This looks like something you would have in your kitchen.
Oh yeah, that's cute.
That is cute.
Ugh.
I like that. On display. I have one like this.
I know, that's the thing that I wish it was on the outside, you know what I mean? Because you can't really see it.
But when you prop it up.
Oh, those are cute too. These.
Yeah.
The next sale that we went to actually had quite a bit of options for clothes, so I was really excited to look through everything. Especially, I felt like they had a lot for it being the last day, but I do feel like most of the clothes had kind of like a business look to them, like an office wear, so I wasn't really finding anything that I loved. But we did find a couple other things. I don't know if he'd like that color, but that's exact. Oh yeah, he's cute. Oh, the scarf. How much is he? Morgan, you should get it. Oh, those are little. That's a cute one. I like that it's like subtly tropical.
Can you button it?
This garage sale had some really adorable stuff. I wish I could have seen it fully stocked with everything because I bet she had some really great gems. I did find this Old Navy dress, new with tags, in my size, in this beautiful coral color. As you've probably seen, I've just been obsessed with this color for some reason. I don't know why. This was so cute, but I really wish I could have tried it on because I wasn't sure. There was something about it that I felt like it maybe would have a weird fit. It was $5 too, and when I'm not completely sure, $5 feels like a lot. I probably could have bargained with her, but I was too scared. She also had some of the cutest swimsuits I've ever seen. Look at how fun and cute these are. I've never heard of these brands, but they look tiny, and I'm just not brave enough to buy a swimsuit and yet. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's been years since I bought a swimsuit.
Oh, that's cute, actually. How fun is that? I don't know what it's kind of stiff, but it's cute. Those are cute. Oh yeah, those are fun.
Speaking of coral, look at how fun this coral Coach bag is. It just was a little too small. I just don't have time for tiny bags like that. It probably could barely fit my phone in my wallet, so I left her behind, but I do feel like $10 was a good price for her. She looked like new.
Like plastic things are kind of nice because they're expensive, you know?
This garage sale ended up being half off everything, but we didn't know that until we left. Otherwise, I definitely would have grabbed those rocking chairs. It would have been $25 for the both of them, and they looked so cute. I think all they really needed was cushions.
Oh, it's all together.
I found yet another Old Navy dress. This one was really cute. Not necessarily in the colors I typically wear, but still adorable. And these plates, you guys, I was so tempted to get these, but AJ and I just don't eat on real fancy plates very often, so I know they wouldn't get very used in our house, so I decided to pass on those. But oh my gosh, so cute. I love the scalloped edges, and I love the blue. Like, a blue plate is so adorable. This next sale had a ton of like Nike, Under Armour. You could tell that they love like sporting shirts, like athletic shirts, so I thought we might have a good chance to find something here, but really nothing was anything that I loved or felt like me. This blue dress though was adorable. If it had been longer, I definitely just would have taken it. So cute. And at the next garage sale, there was a ton of kid stuff and particularly girly fun toys. Perfect for my niece Perry, so we looked through that for a bit. But I will say, I'm not a mom to Kids on Earth yet, but when I get there, I have a feeling I'm going to be very overwhelmed with all the toys and gadgets that they have. There is just so much stuff.
That would be fun.
Should like this more. When we go
oh yeah. Oh,
I should get her this.
That's funny. Does it have a ball?
No, but we have balls.
Okay.
My sister and her husband take their daughter golfing, and to find those little like toy golf clubs were so funny. It was so perfect for Perry. I can't wait to see her using them because I know that she'll love it. I thought these shoes were really nice. They were in really great condition, but I already have a pair kind of similar. And then I started to look at some of the knick-knacky stuff, and I came across these baskets, which are such a cute size, and I love that there's two of them. So I thought for 50 cents, these would be worth it. Like I mentioned, it's so hard to think about sweaters when it's so hot out, but I thought this one with the ombre kind of look to it was kind of fun, and they had a nice Carhartt hoodie. They definitely had some more trendy items kind of on this rack here, but a lot of it was from Shein, which, as you guys know, I'm not the biggest fan of, but some of it did look cute, and I thought about it, but either not in my size or not the right style. I thought that green vest was cute though, and I was very tempted by this lime green Victoria's Secret pink tank, but it was a little bit more of a bra, so I decided to pass on it.
A steal. It's only $2, but it doesn't have to be at my house.
Yeah.
Okay, hi you guys. I got my bangs trimmed. Morgan trimmed them, which is amazing. So I feel all nice and fresh. Us girls, we garage sale till about like 11:30, and then we got a little bit burnt out. I was telling my mom and my sister, it's kind of a whole lot of nothing. Like, you're looking through a lot of nothing. And that's just kind of what you get with Saturday garage sales, which was the only day we all could do it. So I did think though, it'd be kind of fun for us to garage sale together. So I have some time. AJ's doing some firefighting stuff. So it's just you and me. And I thought we would go to 3 garage sales, 3 more on the other side of town, see what we find. With garage sales, things are so cheap. It's so fun to see what's there and what you can get for like a couple dollars. I thought we'd just garage sale together and we'll see what we came up with at the end. Let's get going. I'm getting hot in this car. I also don't have anything on my list right now. I feel like, again, I'm just kind of looking. So I'm not really like looking for anything particular. It's always nice to find things that you need, like the boring stuff, you know?
This garage sale was actually one that I went to 2 years ago, and they had good stuff then, and I would say they still had good stuff now. It just was kind of a bummer that I came late into the sale. So things were pretty picked over, but I will say that they are Christians because when I went to the book section, they had a lot of Christian books, which is crazy. One of my favorite authors is John Eldridge, and they had one of his books there. So I decided to look through the books a little bit more, and I found this one called Promise Keepers, which I don't know if you guys have heard of this, but I thought about getting it for AJ, and then I also contemplated getting this cute little blue basket.
That one I didn't find a ton. Yeah, just none of the clothes I liked or were my style. I almost thought about that basket, but if it was 50 cents, I probably would have gotten it. I hate getting baskets without a purpose, and I like baskets that can kind of like cover, you know, like what you're putting in it versus like a wire, like see-through one like that. The books, I almost got one of those books for AJ. It's like the Promise Keepers, and I feel like that was back in the 90s, like the whole Promise Keepers thing. Almost got that, but with AJ, sometimes he doesn't. Ooh, I think there's one up here still. Like, he's been reading more books, so I was tempted. But if I get him a book, he doesn't always read it. Like, he needs to kind of be the one picking it out, if that makes sense. So I didn't want to get it if I didn't know if he'd read it. He already has like a couple books he's reading anyways, but okay, let's go to garage sale number 2.
These are the pants AJ likes. I think they're small.
They also had a really cute Abercrombie dress, but it wasn't in my size, but they did have the shirt for AJ. If you guys live in the Midwest, you know that this is very Midwestern, so I thought AJ might like this. And then they had this table where everything was $10, which I feel like was a little bit high for how late in the sale that it was. If you guys know about this brand, I thought this was interesting. I think it's called July. I had never heard of it before, but it felt really nice.
Okay, I think we have room for one more. This is our last shot at trying to find something amazing, and then we will go back home.
This garage sale was a moving sale, so I had high hopes, but I hate to say that it was just a dud. This basket was $8, which is insane, and it just had the weirdest stuff. Like, it was almost like new stuff that was really highly priced, but that was really cheaply made. I don't really even know how to explain it. Like, a lot of the stuff was unopened and just unused, but it was like $7 for both of those things is wild to me. Regardless, I still think we got a pretty good haul, and I can't wait to show you guys.
Okay, I simply had to change. It's not even like that hot. It's like steamy and thick, and I feel so uncomfortable right now. So yeah, 75, but the humidity is at 48, so I guess that's not that bad. But I wanted to come out here to show you my little haul. It's not a big haul. We ended up spending $5 today, which is actually the same amount that we spent the last time I garage saled. The first purchase was this quilt. I'm obsessed with this. This is going to be our new picnic quilt, I think. It technically is for a day bed. It does have some weird like edges on it, like weird kind of like flaps, but it doesn't really matter to me. Also, I do think this would be cute just like in our house. I just thought this was such a perfect picnic blanket. I don't have very many quilted blankets that I am okay with getting dirty. For $2, I thought this one was really great, and I feel like it'll inspire me to do some picnics this summer. The next thing I got were these 2 baskets. These were 50 cents each, so they were $1 together. I thought they were a really good size. The one has kind of something at the bottom, nothing too bad. I thought about making maybe like little covers for them, like with fabric, or just leaving them and just not putting anything that like really matters that much in here. I like that there's 2, and I feel like it's just a good size for some little things. Again, I don't like to buy baskets without knowing where they're gonna go, but I do feel like with these I'll find a spot, and for 50 cents each, not a bad deal. Even just to use as a gift too, I can just give these away and it's not a big deal. And the last thing is this Bush Light shirt for AJ. I'll have to insert a picture of him wearing it. It does, now that I have it home, it does look a little wide, but I feel like it's so cute and so AJ. I feel like even if he just wears it as like pajamas or something, I know he'll appreciate it. He'll appreciate the look. $2. I feel like this just feels very Midwest to me. Midwest garage sale, like this is just like what it entails. Today it definitely started off a little slow. I don't know if it's the heat or just like the last days of the garage sale, but I'm hoping that the next time I do a garage sale vlog, I start a little bit earlier in the week and I can get there when they start, because I feel like that's gonna make a world of a difference. I have been getting good deals though. I feel like for $5 for all this, not bad. That's less than a cup of coffee, so I'm not mad at that at all. Thank you so much for coming along. I know the garage sale vlogs are a little bit like random, and I try not to like film anything too crazy. I don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable when I'm filming. I tend to get less footage and stuff, but I hope this inspires you to go to some garage sales. Let me know if you have gone to any near you and if you found some really good finds. I feel like garage sales are where you can really score. Let me know if you found anything this summer. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next laundry chat.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
Dang, that's cute on you. Oh, cute. Actually, this reminds me that I have been looking for, you know, like one of those over the stairs baskets. These are close. I feel like they're a little small for them to work, but yeah, I definitely need a basket for the stairs because we just pile stuff on there and it'd be nice to have a little basket to put stuff in. So that reminds me to look for one. So if you guys have any recommendations or anything, but these are so dang close, which is not quite right.